Intelligent hunters plotting their attack with precision. A strike can happen at any time.
Hello and welcome to day 4 of the Dead Man Mode tournament. As you guys know, we are on a journey to be the first one in the game to take down the Nightmare of Ashihama, and in the last episode we got a pretty massive upgrade here, the Fire Cape. We done it with melee, no range at all in the entire cave, and it went perfect, no problems at all. Have a look at this PB. How good is that looking? Like, no problems, fastest man in the game. But in this episode we've got a lot of gains to get through, loads of progress, and we only need 2 more items really to take down the Nightmare of Ashihama. That there is the obsidian plate body, which is really expensive, so we need to make a load of money, and also Varak skirt, which is probably still going to be pretty expensive in this version of the game. So yeah, that's what we're working on in today's video, making a load of money, getting those 2 upgrades. We also need really high melee stats and really high magic to take down the Nightmare, so yeah, we're going to be working on that. And hopefully in the next episode we will be ready to take down the Nightmare of Ashihama. So without further ado, let's jump on with the clips. We've got some really good ones to get through today. Welcome to Mor-ul Rik. Mor-ul Rik is the TzHaar city that's only accessible once you've completed a Fire Cape. So there's going to be nobody in here in Dead Man mode. Anybody who completes a Fire Cape, they have no real reason to come in here. But I have found an awesome reason to come in here. This has an insane gem store that stocks loads of sapphires, loads of rubies, loads of emeralds. It sells them for tokel, and you get 8,000 tokel whenever you complete a Fire Cape. Usually that 8,000 is useless, just sits in the bank, nobody uses it. But I went over to this place and you can buy hundreds of gems for 8,000 tokel. So you get a big chunk of gems, who cares, it's only 8,000 tokel, it's not that many. It does make you a bit of profit. But then I got thinking, is there any other ways I could get tokel in Dead Man mode? In the normal version of the game, this store isn't that useful. Mostly people sell chaos runes to the other store, to the rune shop, and the chaos runes give you 9 tokel for every single chaos. But I found a really strange thing here. In the normal version of the game, gold ore is quite expensive, but in this version of the game, because nobody's really training smithing with gold ore, it's only 59 GP each. And every time you sell a gold ore, you get 15 tokel. That's crazy. It's like nearly half price for the tokels. And that means I can get onyxes for like 1.2 mil. But I don't think I'm going to go straight in with the onyxes. I'm going to go for all these gems. Sapphires, emeralds, rubies, diamonds. Buy them all extremely cheap. Sell them to the G for loads of money. Buy loads more gold ore. Loads more myth ore actually, because it's only 75 GP each as well. All the ores are super cheap in Dead Man mode, and I'm going to make absolute bank and be able to upgrade all my gear. So we traded all the gems over to Bekt or Mule, and we traded back loads of gold ore, loads of myth ore, but not all of our stack. We do have quite a bit. The problem with this method is it is not safe. I have to run from Karamja the whole way over through the volcano. I'm not safe until I get into that TzHaar city. So every time I teleport out here, there might be a PKer waiting. Luckily, first time we come out, no PKers. We managed to run the whole way in through the Fire Capes. And luckily there was no clans waiting in the multi area once you actually get in here. So I made it in. And to sell these gold ore, the best way to do it is to leave them at the bottom of your inventory, right? Then whenever you click, it'll instantly highlight the sell 50. If they're in any other slot above this in the inventory, then it won't. It'll just highlight value once you right click on it. So definitely put them in the bottom. It makes selling them so much easier. Make sure your mouse is low enough. There I'm clicking sell 10 like a madman. You need to be on sell 50. But I just wasn't paying too much attention. I was panicking a wee bit in case the PKer came, as now I've got no food for some reason. Oh yeah, because I'm going to be buying the shop out of gems. So here's our first trip. That little run with only a bit of tokel got us enough to buy over 1,000 sapphires, which is crazy. That'll be a mill's worth of sapphires at current prices. But we are going to buy out all the gems. It'll just make this higher profit. So it's going to be super easy. We'll just hop worlds, fill our inventory with these gems, run up to the bank, which is just a little bit north of here. It's not that far at all. Dump all of the gems in there, run back. We'll use a couple of stamina pots. When we run out of ores, we'll just go over to GE, get some more ores, run back, make a load of money off all these sapphires, emeralds, rubies, diamonds. Eventually we'll get a few onyx, but there's one other shop down here in the TzHaar city that we're going to be using that's going to be massive for this account. And that there is the TzHaar armor shop. This here shop sells obsidian bodies, and for any of you who don't know, obsidian bodies are +3 strength bonus. That's just one lower than the Bando's chestplate, and for any of you guys who don't know, you need +4 strength bonus in most setups to get an extra max hit. Because this is only one lower, 75% of the time you have the exact same max hit using an OB body versus a Bando's chest plate. The rest of the obsidian armor is pretty trash unless you have obsidian weapons, but the OB body is really strong. It's quite overpowered for how cheap it is, you know. So we sold a load of gold ore to the shop, but we actually hit our buy limit, so we can't get that body for another 4 hours. Then we head over to Rock and smashed out level 40 mining, which is what you need to mine gold ore. We don't want to mine gold ore though, that's very slow. So we head over to Karamja, we caught one fish and then we dropped it in the floor. Then we picked up our manta ray again, and we took this seaweed in our inventory and we dropped it. Then we picked it up again, and then we decided to drop it again, just because, you know. Then we picked it up again, then we dropped it again, picked it up again. And then we dropped it again and picked it up again, and then last time we dropped it again and picked it up again, and job is done there, no problems at all. Then we had to take a boat, but we forgot to bring money with us, so we sold a manta ray to the shop. We headed over and took the boat, done a few other wee tedious tasks around Karamja, and there it is, boys. We now have Karamja Easy Diaries done. Easy Diaries unlock these Karamja gloves that mean any shop that ticks TzHaar will actually buy items off us for more money, and they will sell us stuff cheaper. So that little 20-minute detour will probably make us a couple of mil when it comes to buying and selling onyxes later on. I used my lamp on Herblower, and then we got back to the old TzHaar grind. The last 2 runs I didn't see any PKers, so I got a bit more confident. I brought over like 5,000 ores the first time, then 11,000 the next time, which is pretty much half my bank. I decided to speed it up to just bring it all over in one go. We didn't get PK'd, which is really lucky, but I dumped all of this gold ore, 11,000 gold ore into the shop. Took me a wee bit clicking there, but then we managed to buy our onyx. It's actually 260k, so I did have to run up to the bank, grab the rest of the TzHaar, but then we had 260,000 TzHaar. I've actually overshot it by quite a bit, and we've got 38k left in the bank. But there it is, our first onyx. I actually sold this for 2.5 mil and only cost us about 1.2, so that's 1.3 million profit in about 10 minutes. Now it did take us a while to do the diary and all that kind of stuff, but from now on we'll be buying all these gold ore every 4 hours. Our full limit, 12,000 you can buy in each account every 4 hours, and then we'll just be using all that gold ore to buy onyxes, and every couple of hours we'll make 1.2 to 1.5 million profit in about 10 minutes, so that's going to be pretty sweet.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Oh no, we're caught by a big peak here with barrage and all this. Luckily it's not a clan. I'm only over this side to sell runes. I shouldn't really be over here with the gold ore. Should already sold the gold ore and put them in the bank. Once you have TzHaar in the bank it's safe. But I was getting OB malls and all from the GE for like 20k. It's crazy some of the stuff people sell when they're not using. But yeah, I think I can escape just by going through this portal. Most PKers went for the Mage Arena 2 cape instead of the fire cape, so if I can get through here, I hope he can't follow me. Yeah, he can't. He's trying to pass. How good is that? He's just stuck there, nothing he can do. Most of the PKers went for the mage capes as opposed to the fire capes, so this inside area is very safe. I just need to pay a bit more attention when I'm on that dangerous side, make sure I don't get caught off guard. There is our second onyx coming in. We went from having like 500k at the start of this video to having almost 5 million. It's pretty crazy how much these onyxes and gems are selling for. The chaos runes have gone up a wee bit, so has the gold ore. The gold ore has gone up to 66 GP each, but it's still crazy profit. Like, there's our third onyx, 1.4 million profit on that one, which is mad. The swap rate at the minute is about 1 to 10, so that's 14 million old school RuneScape gold made in about 10 minutes. Pretty crazy. So our current setup here is, while we're buying all the gold ore and stuff, we could go over to Waterbirth Island, try to kill people. I'm a massive noob. If you've seen my first video where I was trying to kill people, you already know. But yeah, we'll kill anybody we can find, get the skull, alcohol their stuff, head down here whilst we're losing our skull, train up for a wee bit. We get 1.4 million XP per hour at the minute. I think this will go up to over 1.5 when we've got 90 plus strength. But yeah, stats are flying up, banks flying up, and we're having a bit of fun killing people at the top. Who knew smuggling valuable gemstones would make so much money? I'm gonna have to try this in real life. There's another onyx coming in, 1.4 mil profit. Right, so you guys have probably seen in the last few clips this dragon spear sitting in my inventory, and you're probably thinking, what is he doing with this dragon spear? Why is it in his inventory in the Waterbirth Island clips? So often I come across PKers in Waterbirth Island. You guys know me, I'm a massive noob, I can't deal with PKers. They have switches, you know, they've got mage, they've got range, they've got melee. I just poke people with the spear, either they die or they don't. But I've found a way to kill any PKer. It doesn't matter how strong they are, what gear they've got, what levels they've got. I attack them, I get skulled. To say, what the f***, it skulled me, as if I didn't know that was going to happen. I go under the docks in Waterbirth Island, and I know they will follow me and try to finish me off because I can't go to the safe spot. Then I spear them into the safe zone, it'll kill them. Unfortunately with this clip, as you can see, I misclicked him on the first time. Have a look at this, how close I was to killing him. If my mouse had been just a centimetre to the left, he would have been gone. But this method has two outcomes. Either they see the D-spear, they panic and they're never going to follow you onto this docks again, or you catch them with the D-spear and they're into the safe zone, the guards kill them, you get all their loot with telegrab. Two outcomes, both of them are really, really good for you. And yeah, they're never going to come back through and attack you after you've de-speared them, you know. So pretty awesome escape on Waterbirth Island if any of you didn't know about it. I did have to pay 450k for this de-spear though, so I think a lot of people know how powerful a dragon spear is in Deadman mode. I have found the most paranoid boy in old school RuneScape. I told him there's a few sharks over there on the floor for you. I'd just killed a boy, left a bit of food for him, being nice, go pick up them sharks. He's like, it's amazing how you show up after send a PM thinking I'm like a bait or something, or that he's PM'd somebody and his friend has told somebody else to come and kill him on the island. Like, what is going on here? How paranoid is this cub? I can smell the bait coming off you. That's crazy. If you're this paranoid, Deadman mode might not be the game mode for you. No, we DC'd. Nah, I'm only joking, it's a rock crab underneath me. I was trying to attack this boy and the rock crab got in the way. The stats are coming on really, really nice. We just hit 89 attack, which is getting close. We want to get 92 attack, 95 or 6 strength, and then a bit more defense levels. We're currently 90 strength, 85 defense, 89 attack, so we are getting very close to the Nightmare of Ashihama here. Bit more money coming in. I've actually made enough now to buy everything I want, so this here's just extra money for swapping over, but there is another 1.35 mil made. I'm going to sell all these, and I'm not buying another Onyx this time. I've actually already bought my Obsidian body, my +3 strength. I forgot to record it. I think I did record it, but just can't find the clip. I don't know if I like deleted it by accident or something, but yeah, can't find it. Instead, this time we are going to buy the Obsidian legs. These are +1 strength bonus, and I didn't think that'd be very useful. It doesn't give me a max hit in most places, but where I'm actually going to use these is while I train up on Waterbirth Island and whilst I try to kill people on Waterbirth Island. The +1 strength will make a little bit of a difference. So yeah, I've got the Obsidian body. I'm going to also buy an Obsidian shield. So the Warriors Guild's completely locked down by clans at the minute. There's loads of high level PKers with Barrage and all there, so getting defenders this late on is quite difficult. So I was hoping this thing would sell for absolute bank, but it only went for 261k, so definitely not worth it. We just bought the Varak skirt. We now have the full setup we need for the Nightmare of Ashihama. Everything has been achieved in the first 5 days, so now we just need to do a bit more training, a bit more leveling up on Waterbirth Island, and we will be good to go. Look at this for a setup. Where's the fire cape and the big gloves? 1 second. We've got the defender as well. If I decide to buy myself a Statius Warhammer, it would increase my DPS a tiny bit, but I don't know if the Vesta Spear special attack would be like more useful out there. But have a look at that. 143 crush bonus, 153 strength will be completely wrecking. Found this level 121 out here, and he seemed to be AFKing quite a bit. Like, he didn't notice when I logged in with a skull, didn't notice when I ran past him. Skulled. So I lured that rock crab so it was no longer attacking anybody, then attacked this boy. Hit him for a 28, hit him again for a 38, one more hit could kill him possibly, hit him for a 16, and then hit him for a 0, and he gets his prayer up and eats. This was so frustrating, so annoying. He could have very, very, very easily died there. In the last 2 hits, if I had hit bigger in the first hit, he would have been dead. If I had hit anything decent in the second hit, he would have been dead. Vesta Spear let us down there though, but there is level 91 strength coming in. Just a couple more strength levels, we're good to go. By the way, in the last episode when I told you about these helms that alch for 36k, this is the boy you talk to make them, Silgi the Huntsman. He'll turn these like circular hides into these helms for 5k, and then every single one of them alchs for 36k each, which is pretty awesome. Every single trip I get like between 3 and 7 of these. Like, they're not that rare at all. I think it's 1 in 64 drop chance, but you just rip through the Dragonoffs. Like, you kill every Dragonoff in about 10 seconds, so you're killing a lot of them every single trip. I have found the perfect tile to attack people on the 3-person spot in Waterbirth Island from. So have a look at this. If you walk across here, you can see them in the map, they can see you in the map, and they can also see your character. But if you're back in this tile, he can't see you. However, this tile here in the middle, you can see the rock crab, he's attacking, but he can't see you. So you can see if he's in combat, you can see when he's about to be out of combat. When that sand crab or rock crab, what are these boys, rock crab, when that rock crab gets low health, you'll be able to run in and attack him perfectly. You can time it from the square. When the rock crab gets low, you just run in, attack him, super easy. So mark the tile so you'll know it for future. Wait till the crab's low health, then run in, and as soon as that crab dies, you can attack him. You can do it pretty quick if you time it right, and yeah, you'll just get people who are AFK, they'll not see you coming. 1 minute they'll be attacking a crab, the next minute they'll be getting hit. Here obviously he had a few zeros in the crab, it didn't work out, but have a look at that tile for later on. So we just hopped in this tile. We can see there's somebody over there attacking this crab. We know there's somebody in the 3-person spot. We don't know who it is though. But we're going to wait until this crab's nearly dead. And then we're going to run in and attack. I can see he's using range actually, so I think yeah, it's the Max boy from earlier on. This boy was really AFK earlier on and we almost killed him. We're heading back in here now from the perfect spot. He was attacking a crab like a few seconds ago. He's not anymore though. We head in, we hit him down to very low health, and then hit a 0 again. But this time luckily he didn't see us, he didn't get the prairie in, he didn't get the food. It's the same boy as earlier on. We finally killed him, and have a look at that nature rune stack. 4,200 nature runes, 1.5 million nature runes, a load of rune arrows, a big key that'll hopefully have stuff in it, 47k fire runes, 240k cash, loads and loads of brews, loads of manta rays. That is going to be a massive PK. This boy was maxed out. I think 121 combat is max melee with really high prayer. It's not max completely prayer, which is obvious, like it's deadman mode, that'll cost a fortune, but I'm pretty sure he had max melee. He was training up his range, and hopefully this key is massive. Like that wee spot where you can rush in from, I was having to think about it. If you use like Morgan's javelins or a ballista or something that's really high hit and range weapon, you could ping them from really far away if you timed it perfectly from over there and kill them without them having any idea what happened. So I'm going to try getting my range up and use a few Morgan's javelins later on. But yeah, let's see what this key has in it. So I looted up all the brews, couple of restores, headed down into the Dragonoff training spot. We lost our skull down here, it's the best place for it. We managed to hit 90 attack and 87 defense while we were down here. Then we lost the skull, headed over to G, and I had no idea what to expect here. He was maxed, he was really high level, and he had loads of money on him. But you can also mule in this deadman mode. But have a look at this. 11 million key. And that Statius Warhammer is exactly what I need for the nightmare. I could not believe it when I opened this key. 11 million key. Now the Statius Warhammer is not worth 10 mil, that's what it's valued at, so this key is actually about 4 or 5 mil, but that's still insane. The Statius Warhammer is like the perfect weapon for this here account for taking down the nightmare, and we PK'd it on our first big key. I think we've only opened 3 keys, and that one was just crazy. Like we got about 1.5 mil from the actual PK, or maybe a bit more actually, because we had all those rune arrows and the nature runes. Probably about 2 mil from the actual PK, and then about 5 mil from the key. Have a look at that. 169 crush bonus, 150 strength. Looking like an absolute beast. The Nightmare Vashihama better be scared, because we're coming for very soon. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit all them buttons below. I'll be out with another one pretty soon. I've not been smashing it too much this week because it's been really sunny in the UK. So yeah, I'm a wee bit behind a load of other people. But yeah, we're going to be taking down the Nightmare Vashihama hopefully in the next episode. So yeah, take it easy everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.